to Sex and Stuff. Today's episode is all about consent. Consent is an agreement between participants whether or not to engage in sex or sexual activity. When it comes down to it, you have the right to say when, where, and how. For sexual consent to happen, everyone needs to say yes, willingly and freely. Another way to think about it is yes means yes and no means no. Sexual consent is not just for sex. It's anything that's a sexual activity. So that might be hugging, kissing, touching, making out, oral sex, or touching each other's genitals. This could even include sending sexual text messages or sending sexual picture messages. You get the final say in what happens to you and your body. Remember, consent is never implied by the things we've done in the past, the things we wear, the things we say. Consent should always be clearly communicated. There should be no mystery, no question. There should be no silence. Anyone can change their mind about things they're consenting to, whether they've done it in the past or not. Giving consent should be free, without manipulation, or without being under the influence of drugs or alcohol. You should only give consent to the specifics that you know about. So if you give consent to make out, you should know what else is going to happen. And just because you've been with a partner for years, you still need consent. So whether you're on your first date, your second date, you've been with the person for months or years, you need consent no matter what. To start the consent conversation, ask questions like this. Would you be okay if I did this? This feels good for me. Does this feel good for you? Are you comfortable with this? How do you like this? Or what do you like? There also are laws about who can give consent and who can't give consent. If you are high, drunk, or passed out, you cannot give consent. There are also laws that protect minors. So anyone who is under the age of 18 cannot have sex with someone who is older than them. Also, the age of consent is considered of how old you are to legally and be capable to consent to having sex with an adult. Adults who have sex with individuals who are younger than them may be able to go to jail or be listed as a sexual offender. In the state of Iowa, legal age to consent is the age of 16. If you'd like to learn more about consent, we'll list websites in the information below. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you.